Hey guys, my name is Sadie Rose and I'm one of the instructors here at the Downtown CKO, and my background is in athletic training, sports medicine. So today we're here with Anita, and we're going to be showing you a thoracic, so this is your upper back, exercise with a foam roller that you can do during this time when you're maybe at home a little bit more, maybe you're sitting, maybe you're slouching a little bit more. This is a great exercise to do to really open up your chest. So getting, typically when we're in a seated posture for a long time, we end up in that rounded posture. This is gonna help to open your chest up and open up that thoracic spine. So if you have a foam roller, this one's a moderate or mild density, so it's kind of squishy, a little bit of give. This is another example of a foam roller. This one's a little higher density. So find something that works for you, that is tolerable. This should never be painful. It should be, this technique is relaxing and should open up your chest a little bit more. So with this, Anita's gonna be, just sitting on her butt here with the roller perpendicular to her spine. And so with this, Anita, you're gonna go through a scanning. So you're gonna be rolling, using your lower body, and all you're doing is scanning through your entire spine. So you can go from, as low as you would like up to as high as you would like. But I recommend starting just at that mid back. And Anita, if you cross your arms over your chest, you might expose some of those muscles a little differently. So try that. So she's just scanning now, and she's looking for maybe areas that are a little more tense or tight, and she can either sit on those for a while, or when she gets to one of those spots, she can rest her butt down and she can open up her chest and relax the neck. And here you can just take some nice deep breaths. So this is a great opener into extension. And you can sit here for a minute, 2 minutes. I probably wouldn't sit in one position much more than that for the first time, especially if you're doing this for the first time. That 30-second to a minute range when you're starting is great. And as you build up, you can sit in different positions for longer. Some people would prefer the roller a little lower, so the roller could be down here just as an example, and it just opens your chest up a little bit differently. So now it's a little lower on her thoracic spine. It just depends what your normal posture is, what your spinal movement is like. And then Anita, I'd like to show, this is a way to help mobilize the spine, so really get your upper back moving a little bit better. And you're going to be in that same position. And I want your arms kind of up by your neck, but you're not pulling at them. So this is similar. You're going to be using really your trunk and core to move you through this range of motion. You're going into extension, so let yourself fall through to get a good extension, and then bring yourself back up into flexion. So you're coming into a neutral position, and you're just going through repetitions of that. So same thing with this. When you find a point of restriction, 8 to 10 repetitions, and then move on to the next point of restriction. You can do this at different segments on that thoracic spine, and this is great for opening up the chest. Thank you so much, Anita.
Yeah, Sadie, I have a couple questions.
Yes.
Does it matter if our legs are in extension or we're up on our feet?
It makes no difference. This would be all for comfort, but if your knees are bent, you likely would be, if you have any low back issues or lumbar spine issues, keeping the knees bent is probably going to be more comfortable and more stable for you. If your legs are straight during this, I feel like that's a good position for being relaxed, but when you're trying to go through the movement of things, you almost need your knees bent because you have to kind of power, use your legs to power through the movement.
And then my other question is, when I am doing a scan,
Yes.
and rolling,
Yes.
am I lifting my hips up, or am I keeping my hips down? And
Another great question. To be honest, you can do whatever you would like. Some people find it difficult to keep their butt up through the scan, but it's completely your decision. I like lifting your butt because you can actually scan through a couple repetitions and be more efficient with that. But it all depends on your strength and capability in that way. You can lift your butt up or keep it down. It really doesn't make that big of a difference for effectiveness anyway.
cool. Oh, great.
Good. Thanks for listening, guys.